Hi, welcome. We'll begin on our backs again today. And please remember, this is your time and your body will tell you what you need to do. Anything that I offer is only an invitation, and you can skip any or all of it, or you're welcome to follow along for the whole thing. Let's start with our knees bent, feet as wide as the yoga mat. Let the knees knock together and let the arms go wide. And we'll spend these first moments letting the body land in the here and the now. We can bring our attention perhaps to where our body's touching the earth, under our feet, under our hips, under our shoulders and our arms. And then bring attention to breath. Feeling the body fill with the inhale and release with the exhale. And we'll take this shape with our knees bent and we'll turn it into a starfish, reaching left and right leg long and wide, reaching arms wide, creating more contact between our body and the earth, noticing what it's like to feel the back of hands, back of arms, back of legs on the earth. Perhaps noticing how the curve of the spine may have changed by elongating the legs. From here, we'll take a right leg and we'll cross that right ankle over the left. And if your left leg is too far, you might bring it a little closer to midline. And we'll take a right arm and reach it up off the top of the mat, lift the shoulders, and then reach that right arm into the left plane. Left hand will find right wrist and pull it to the right, making a crescent moon or a banana shape. And once you arrive, invite the hip and the shoulder to relax back down toward ground. And as with all invitations, they may or may not be accepted. We'll just offer that to the body. The stretch in the long side body from right pinky finger down to the elbow, shoulder, ribs, hip, outside of the right leg, maybe even into the toes. And then let's head back towards starfish. Let everything go once you arrive. And notice if there's any perceptible difference between right and left. And then left ankle will cross over the right. Left arm will reach up off the back of the mat, lift the head and shoulders and send that arm over into the right plane. Right hand finds left wrist. And then release, relax back onto the ground. Sending breath into the side body. Asking the body to release and relax. Working with whatever we have available to us today, right now. Feeling the breath move down Feeling the belly perhaps expand and contract. Release this, head back to the big wide open starfish. And notice. And then bend both knees. Bring the footprints to the floor. And let the attention land in the bottom of the feet. What is it like to have the feet on the earth? Press left footprint into the mat and bring right knee into the armpit. Flex right foot, and we'll send that leg up towards sky. Leg may stay bent, it may straighten. And point and flex the toe. Take some ankle rolls perhaps. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh and gently pull the thigh towards you. Remember that top knee can be bent any amount. Lengthen the crown of the head away from the tail. And we'll activate the core by releasing the arms, flexing that foot, and reaching the leg long. Maybe it goes all the way to hover over the earth. Maybe it stops a foot or two short. Pull the knee back into the chest, feeling through the hips and the belly. Press back up to sky. Spread those toes, 2 more. Reaching the leg long. Pulling back into the body. Breathing all the while. And the next time the knee comes back into the chest, we're going to keep that knee there. And we'll keep the knee bent, but we'll open the angle of the bent knee so that the footprint faces the sky. Grab the back of the thigh with the right hand, or perhaps the calf. Perhaps you can reach all the way up to the foot. We're going to pull that knee down toward the earth, taking sort of an upside down Anjaneyasana B. And if we lengthen the left leg, we're taking an upside down runner's lunge. We'll be here shortly in the practice. Release the right leg and let that right leg reach across the body over to the left, moving into twist. You can come all the way onto the hip, letting the knee land perhaps, and the shoulder pops up. Or perhaps you keep the shoulder on the ground and the knee hovers. It can be anywhere. You can teeter back and forth if that feels good on the body. And I like to reach this right arm up behind me, exploring space and shoulder mobility. And then pull that elbow back down toward hip. I'm going to do that one more time, reaching up. And pulling down. Let's take it back to our backs. Let the right foot land, and then the left foot. And we'll notice here any difference between right and left. And bring left knee then into the chest. Flex the left foot, extend the left leg toward the ceiling. Point and flex the toes, the ankle. Spread the toes. Maybe some circles. Interlace the hands the opposite way, so not the normal way you do. And pull the thigh back toward the body. And maybe the knee bends. Been doing yoga for a very, very, very long time. So my leg may be straighter than yours. Let's release the arms, flex the foot, and reach the heel forward. Pull the knee back into the body. Reach towards sky. Dos más. And the next time the knee comes back toward chest, pull it up toward the armpit just a little more. And we'll open the angle of the bent knee so that the footprint reaches the sky. Left arm reaches up to pull the leg, the knee, closer to the shoulder. Coming in to this sort of half happy baby. It could be a half upside down squat, an upside down Anjaneyasana B sort of pose. Lengthen the right leg. And we'll cross left leg over the body. Coming into that twist. Noticing any difference, excuse me, between right and left. Side A and side B. And I'm going to bend that left arm and reach it up and back, finding length along the side of my body, checking out my shoulder. What's it like today? Pulling the elbow back down. One more time, reaching up. Let's take it back to the back. One footprint and then the other. Lift the hips, lengthen the spine. Lengthen that tail away from the head. Press belly into spine, spine into the mat. And then pull both knees into the chest. Grab the knees. Curl up into a tiny seed. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release the shoulders, head and neck to the earth. Both footprints to the sky. Happy baby, full version, both sides. Reaching for the feet, ankles, calves, or thighs. And let's rock left and right. Massaging the back of the head. Massaging the back of the shoulder blades. The ropey muscles along the spine. The kidneys and the back of the hips. And then you decide how you'd like to move from your back to hands and knees. And we'll meet in hands and knees. Transitioning to this part of our practice. Place those hands underneath the shoulder blades. And feel, what's it like to have the hands on the earth today? Can you feel them with the pointer and the middle and the ring and the pinky and the thumb? And take the ribs and reach those ribs over to the right. Bringing your gaze over left shoulder, back at left hip. And then the other way, bring the ribs through center over to the left, look over right shoulder, back at right hip. And back to center. Press the hands into the earth and lift the gaze, lift the chest, lift the tail. We'll breathe here, pushing earth away, turning on the arms, firing them up. Next, exhale, navel to spine, spine to ceiling, gaze down, tail down, head down, and push again the ground away. And then we'll move with the breath, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. one more time. Cow pose with the inhale. And cat pose with the exhale. Lengthen the spine. And we're gonna keep these hips stacked over the knees. I'm gonna move into the frame a little bit. Hips over knees, but we're gonna walk the hands long. It'll be different for each person. Keeping those hips over the knees, reach the arms. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe your heart can reach toward the earth. Maybe it's the forehead. Maybe it's the chin. Maybe it's the chest. This is puppy dog pose. And we're gonna hang out here breathing and feeling and maybe doing a little trembling. Can you send the breath all the way into the armpits, out to the fingers? And we'll turn this into Sphinx by bringing the shoulders over the elbows and walking the body out long. My hands are wide on my mat, and I'm going to act as if I could pull the earth under my hands back toward me, pulling heart through my arms. And then let the chin come into the chest. Let the head hang. Gaze at the heart space. Soften the throat. Soften the jaw. Feel the belly connect with the earth on the inhale. And feel the belly pull away a little bit with the exhale. And if this is a lot for the low back, please stay here. If your low back is feeling really comfortable, you might lift the gaze and lengthen the arms coming into seal pose. Only an option. And let's all back our hands up. Let our forehead come to the mat, fingertips in line with shoulders or perhaps nipples. And we're going to press up into cobra, traditional cobra. And then back to child's pose, through hands and knees. Open up those knees, sit back, hips on heels, walk the hands forward. Let the forehead connect with a block, the floor, maybe your makeshift book stack. And we'll breathe into the back body, sending breath to the back of the heart space, to the kidneys. Rise up to all fours. Bring the knees back underneath the body, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the knees, let them hover just a moment. And then we're gonna reach those hips back, 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 and up, coming into down dog. And we'll pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe shaking out the head or looking left and right. Maybe there's some circles for you. Maybe the hips are shimmying side to side. After this first down dog, we won't be spending a ton of time here. We'll just touch on it with a breath. So spend some time, this first time, really getting comfy. Getting your feels and all the exploring you want to do here. Done now. Unless, of course, in class you decide you want to stay here. Please do so. Our connecting vinyasa is going to be a little bit different today. I'm offering something different. If you choose to accept, come with me. If not, stick to what you know. We'll inhale, pulling to plank. And then we'll exhale and drop the knees. And then drop the chin and the chest between the hands. So I've got my bum up in the air and my chin and the chest on the ground, and it's very, very awkward. My toes are tucked, and I'm gonna scrub them back on the mat, lifting my heart into cobra. Tuck the toes, and we move back to down dog. I'll show that one more time. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, lower the knees and the chin and the chest. Bum stays up. Toes scrape back, heart lifts up. Tuck the toes and down dog. If you prefer traditional plank, lowering to belly or chaturanga, and then to cobra or up dog, please be my guest. Let's walk the hands back toward the feet. Then we'll meet in a forward fold. Let the head go, knees can bend any amount at all. And let's shrug the shoulders up to the ceiling and back down. One more time. Up and down. Bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, lengthen. We'll breathe here, lift it halfway up. Reach and crown away from tail, dropping shoulders away from ears. I don't know how my mat gets so cattywampus so early. Next, exhale, fold. One more time, we'll lift halfway. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Press the feet into the earth. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe you come onto your tippy toes. Reach, reach, reach. And then we'll land heels down, mountain pose. What's it like to stand? What does it feel like for the feet, the hips, the shoulders, the heart and the belly? Press left foot into the earth. Press, press, press. Lift right knee. We're standing on one foot. Soften the standing knee and reach the right foot. Heel down, transfer weight. Lift back knee, press into the right foot. Reach, left leg. We're mindfully walking, and I'm getting a little wobbly, to the top of the mat. I'm going to fix my mat, and we meet at the top. Feet will be hip distance. All 10 toes are facing straight ahead. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, interlace all the fingers but the pointer. Exhale, side bend to the right. Reach the hips to the left. Reach with the left hip point to the left. And the hands are reaching to the right. And I'm trying to square my hip points and my nipples straight ahead. Inhale to lift. Exhale, side bend to the left. Reach the right hip to the right. Square the torso to the front. Open the chin up so that your throat is visible to somebody that could be imaginarily watching you from the front of the room. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And you can grab opposite elbows, forearms, or interlace the hands. And here we are in our forward fold, stretching the shoulders, let the head go. Now we'll release the arms, and we can keep them at our hips, reaching back or reach forward as we move into a standing L. I've got a table in front of me, so I'm going to keep my hands here. And we're moving through warrior 3, reaching those back toes back. Drop the back knee. Arms will reach up, Let the shoulder blades sink, let the hips sink. Right hand will come to the right hip, and we'll take that side bend again. So reaching left hand to the right, and the right hand is pushing into the right hip. If you want more, right hand can extend toward a block or the floor. We'll rise back up. Both arms reach up, and then we'll move the arms down, hips back. Hands come to blocks, books, floor, and fold. Right toes facing the sky. We're in half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Pad the hands forward. Let the right foot land. Lift the back knee, cat the back. Front foot steps back. Here we are in dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees drop, and then the chin and the chest. Inhale, toes move back, cobra. Oops, I lost my train of thought. Exhale, dog. Thanks for your patience. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step that foot through. Grab it if you need to. Left knee down. Arms lift. Turn to the right, open the arms. Lift, or we'll reverse, right hand back, left arm up. And then bring left elbow across right knee. Hands connect in prayer, and we twist. Back toes are tucked. Lengthen the back leg, lifting. And we head to Anjaneyasana, arms reach up. This first time, we'll move back forward through the warrior three. Stepping, lifting back leg. And then step left foot forward. Interlace the hands, forward fold, where you're grabbing elbows or forearms. Inhale, lift to sky. And exhale, stand. Inhale, arms lift. Interlace the fingers, awkward way. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, if you're interlacing fingers, awkward grip. Release the hands. Arms may reach forward. Maybe they even stay on the ground as we lift back leg into standing L. Hands can stay down. Hands can lift. And then those right toes are reaching back. Arms to the sky, drop back knee. Let the shoulder blades melt, let the hips melt. And then left hand to left hip, side bend. And we can press into the hip as we reach to the right. Maybe that left hand reaches for a block or the floor. Both arms reach for the sky, back the hips up, fingers toward the earth, left toes toward the sky, forward fold, any amount. And this left leg, it doesn't have to be straight, it can be bent. Walk the hands forward, lift the back knee, cat the back, reach those hips up to make space to step back to the dog. Inhale forward, plank. Maybe it's knees, chest, chin at the same time. Inhale, cobra, scrub the toes back, lift the heart. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, kick it forward, reach back and grab it. Back knee down. Inhale, lift the torso, the arms, turn to the left and open in this twist. Reverse, front arm moves up towards sky, and then that front top elbow comes across the left knee. Hands come into prayer, and we twist. Back toes are tucked. Lengthen that back leg. Anjaneyasana. And we'll move through one more warrior three. Shifting weight. Hands can always come to the ground. They can reach back. We're trying to keep both hip points level toward the earth. Front knee can bend. That's absolutely always okay. Step forward. Fold. Interlace the hands behind the back or grab opposite elbows or forearms. Or just have the hands at the sacrum. Inhale, lift. And exhale, stand. Breathing here. How's the breath? How's the heart rate? Inhale, lift the arms, interlace the fingers, all but pointer. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift, and to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, interlace. Inhale, reach forward, step left toes back. Anjaneyasana. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. If you need to heel toe right foot to the right, do that. Back heel is lifted. Turn the torso to the right and open. Arms reach up, face the front. Exhale, down dog. All in the same breath. Hands down, step back. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, lower. Maybe knees, chest, chin. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, dog. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, turn and open, twist. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, step forward, fingers interlace, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, stand. Inhale, reach, awkward grip. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lift. Side bend right. Inhale, lift. Forward fold, opposite grip. Inhale, right foot steps back, arms lift. Adjust here if you need to. This first time we're taking a few more breaths. Turn the torso to the left, open the arms and reach. And if your breathing doesn't match mine, it's okay. I'm cueing it, but just keep breathing. That's all that matters. Inhale, Anjane, face forward. Exhale, dog. Arms down, step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, belly or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step forward, fingers interlace, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the stars. And stand, we'll notice. I'm gonna lead us through 2 more times, and I'll cue breath, and sometimes I won't cue breath. If it works for you, keep with the inhales and exhales. If it doesn't, just keep breathing. If you need to do your own sort of flow, if you need to take child's pose, take it. If, like me, you're needing a little cardiovascular energizing, then stay with me. We'll do 2 sets. Inhale, lift, fingers interlace. Exhale to the right, side bend. Inhale, lift. And to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold, fingers interlace. Let the head go. Inhale, left foot steps back, not on a tightrope, Anjane. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, Anjane. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, reach forward, step forward, fingers interlace and fold. Let the head go. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, stand. Inhale, lift the arms. Fingers interlaced all with the pointer. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift. And to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold and interlace. Inhale, reach right leg back, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, dog. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step forward, interlace the fingers and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, stand. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift. And to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold and interlace. Let the head go. Inhale, left foot back. Anjane. And dog. Plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra. That is all skippable. And dog. Right leg lifts. Step it forward. Arms reach. Twist to the right. Anjane. Step forward, fingers interlace and fold. Inhale, lift. And stand. Side B. Inhale, lift, fingers interlace. Side bend left. Reach it back up and to the right. To the sky. Fold, awkward grip. Right foot back. Twist to the left. Anjane. Down dog. Pull forward. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And dog. Left leg lifts. Step it forward. Anjane. Twist to the left. Anjane. Step forward, interlace the fingers and fold. Reach for the sky and stand. Observe. Breathe. Witness. What's happening in the body? What's it like to stand upright on your own 2 feet? To feel the heart pounding, to feel the vibrations within the body. How does the earth feel beneath your feet? How are the shoulders, the jaw? Is there any way to allow a little more alignment in the spine? Let's blink the eyes open if they're closed and step the hips a little bit wider. And rock the hips back and forth. And then take some hip circles around in all the directions. And that practice was really linear, really forward and backward. So we'll draw a couple of those big full moons around us. By standing, softening the knees, my feet are a little wider than hip distance. Take left arm down the left leg, right arm up and over. So similar to that side bend, but just half the body. Then I'm really gonna soften my knees and keep reaching, like reaching so far that my right foot might even wanna come up. And then I'm gonna fold over toward the side and it turns into a forward fold, both arms hanging, let the head hang. Now the opposite arm, the left arm, will reach across the body, reach to the left, reach to the left, reach, and we're gonna ride it all the way back up to stand. One more time on this side. Left arm down, right arm up, side bend, corkscrewing into forward fold, let it go. Nothing's interlaced, feels so good. Left arm moves across the body, reaches over to the left, and we come to rise. Let's stand here for a moment. Unless standing is just not working, then shake it out. Sometimes we can observe and be with what is, and sometimes it's just too much. Only you know. Other side, right hand reaches down, left arm up and over. And then keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Soften the knees, begin to corkscrew as that arm comes down in front. Hang, fold, right arm reaches across the body to the left. And it's gonna guide us up. We're drawing a big circle around us. Right arm down, left arm up. And reach, reach, corkscrew, fold, hang. The right arm takes over, pulling us up and back to standing. Again, what do you need? stillness serve you? Do you need to shake, jump? Blink the eyes open. Turn the toes out. We're going to keep the feet wide as the sticky mat, maybe wider. And I really feel the need to move my hips. Bring the hands together with sound. Interlace the fingers again, point to the earth. Soften the knees, bump up like a volleyball, reach for the sky. Exhale, we're going to come into squat. And wiggle and jiggle, make your way into the most comfy squat you can find. And then if it works for you to lift the hands, bring them into heart center. If your hips are really high and your hands are on a table or a block, do what you need to do. Push the elbows into the inner thighs, and then with the inner thighs, push the elbows. So we're activating the inner thighs all the way up into the groin. And then as if there was a fire lit underneath us, pull the pelvic floor up and away from the earth. Breathe here, be here. Release the pelvic floor. Reach the arms forward. With open palms, perhaps you set an intention for the rest of your day. Let that intention go and make your way to your bum. We'll counter all that heart opening with that funky connecting vinyasa with a little forward folding. Take left leg long, pull the right foot into the thigh. Turn the body toward the long leg and crawl forward. Let the head go. Let the head serve as a weight to open up the back of the heart space, back of the spine, back of the hip. You made it through the hard parts. We'll just continue to watch the heart rate move toward even, normal, natural. Come back up. Turn the torso toward the bent leg, left hand to that right knee, right arm behind. The inhales will help us to lengthen the crown away from the tail. And the exhales we can use to twist a little bit deeper perhaps. Release this. And take the opposite leg long. For me, it's right. Move into the frame a little bit. Turn torso toward the long leg. Crawl forward. And maybe you're really high. It doesn't matter, but let the spine relax. Let the head hang. So even if I'm upright, I can bring my chin into my chest. And let that movement serve to open up the back of the neck, which for me over the past 2 weeks has been really tight. Tighter than usual. It's like my body thinks that keeping my neck tight is gonna help me have some sort of control. Walk the torso back up. We'll turn toward the bent leg, right hand to the knee, left hand behind, and we twist. Elongating the spine, giving us more room to move into the twist. Maybe chin reaches for left shoulder. Maybe for you, breaking it over to the right shoulder serves more. And release. We're going to bring our footprints together. Our hands get together so often, but so seldom that our footprints get to come together. So let the big toe feel the big toe, and the second toe feel the second toe, and so on. Grab the ankles, and press those knees down and away. And again, we have options here. We can reach forward. We can get cat-like in the back and let the head hang. And this hanging is like I said, serving me well for the back of the neck, the top of my spine. I'm giving myself a little massage of those muscles. Maybe that works for you too. Let's lift up again. And taking sort of half of a starfish. I've got my legs wide, maybe not so wide, and we're gonna come forward. And again, maybe the hands reach, maybe the elbows reach, but we're going to allow the head to hang. Where is the gaze? What's it like to gaze inwardly like this? I know so many of us are resisting this big opportunity we've been given to look inward. Every day, it seems it gets just a little bit easier to be with what is for me in this awkward, novel situation. Climb back up, please. And we'll bend the knees, and you might help yourself bring them back in towards center. And if your abs are craving just a little bit more work, you can use lying down as a sort of ab exercise, pulling heart forward, tucking the tail, and lowering one vertebra at a time, just as slowly as you can go. You know, some days for me, it's not very far. Other days I feel like I have more control over my core. Or maybe I should say I have greater access to my core strength that always exists. And once you make it down, I invite you to take your feet wide, let your knees knock together, open the arms, and be still. Let the hips settle on the pelvis, shoulders. And then once they have stilled and settled, you might know if there's a little something else that you need. A twist, a happy baby. Maybe you want to move to legs up the wall. Maybe you want to take Shavasana in that starfish shape. I'm wondering if you can hear the trumpet going on at my house. Make your way into a position that works for you. The final, most important pose of our practice. This pose of integration. This place where we practice surrender. We practice trust. We allow. We practice the art of being. Please stay here as long as you want to, as long as you're able to. If you're ready to close practice, please invite fingers and toes to wake up or deepen the breath. Make your way back up to seated. And perhaps the practice has allowed you enough energy expenditure that you might move into a meditation practice. But if you're ready to close, please sit tall. Please notice one more time before moving on with the day. What's it like to be in the body? As you notice and observe, we try to do this without judgment. You may notice that the jaw is tight, or the neck, or the hips. And that's where we can stop. Without assigning it any value. Thank you so much for practicing again with me today. I wish you a very peaceful day. Namaste.